I'm going to introduce Ken Paskar. Ken, we're really honored to have you here today. Ken is a brilliant aviation expert. Ken is a pilot. He's president of Friends of LaGuardia Airport. It's a non-for-profit organization which fosters safety, commerce, and efficient airport and airspace operations at LaGuardia Airport and the surrounding metropolitan area. Mr. Paskar also heads up AV Team, a New York City-based aviation consulting firm. He serves on the management committee of Wings Club and the legislative committee for New York Aviation Management Association. Mr. Paskar also serves as Airport Support Network volunteer for the 400,000 member Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association, and he's a former lead safety representative with the FAA. So we're really honored to have you here today, Ken. Thank you.
Thank you, David. David, come here a second before you walk away. I just want to say how proud I am of you and your organization for all the work that you're doing on behalf of Canada geese and how important this is for our society. So thank you, David, very much, and thank you to the entire group here that's here volunteering on their own personal time supporting this cause.
Maybe it needs to be raised. David.
So,
raise the volume. Raise the volume. Yeah.
There you go. Thank you. Good afternoon. Friends of LaGuardia Airport was formed to promote and foster safety, commerce, and to protect the environment of LaGuardia Airport and its surrounding airspace. We have over time expanded our reach to include all of New York's metropolitan airports and their airspace. We're extremely concerned about the bird strike problem we have here in New York City because both of our airports, JFK and LaGuardia Airport, are located next to water and land, which already attract birds. The Port Authority of New York and New Jersey have worked to mitigate the bird strike hazard using humane methods such as coating eggs with oil to prevent oxygen from reaching the embryos, and falconry and pyrotechnics to scare off birds from the airport area. However, the birds keep coming because Mayor Bloomberg and Speaker Quinn continue to support incompatible land use surrounding our airports, creating hazards to aviation by attracting more and more birds to the airport and the surrounding areas, forcing more extensive mitigation measures on these animals. A perfect example of this are the North Shore Marine Transfer Station, College Point, Queens, and the East 91st Street Marine Transfer Station right here in Manhattan, both located within the 5-mile protection zone of LaGuardia Airport. If these facilities become operational, they could potentially attract tens of thousands of more birds to LaGuardia and JFK airports by creating a new food source next to the airport. The city plans to process close to 5,000 tons each and every day of these facilities, bringing garbage to our airport's environment. If you've ever been to the beach and tossed a potato chip or a morsel of bread into the air, you can see how it immediately attracts birds, such as gulls. Imagine what thousands of tons of garbage will attract. But the City of New York says that the North Shore Marine Transfer Station, only 2,000 feet from the airport, won't attract birds. The USDA and the FAA have both said that if the city is bent on building the facility, it is a hazard to air travel and must be mitigated. But Mayor Bloomberg, in a TV interview, quoted the FAA saying it was safe. He must have been the only person who heard that. Speaker Quinn doesn't want a transfer station at all, or a sanitation depot in her district, where the old Gansevoort Marine Transfer Station is located. This was the original site for this facility. Instead, the city is now planning to build a transfer station on East 91st Street, here in Manhattan, co-located with Asphalt Green, a park where thousands of children. But here's the sad part. Canada geese are not attracted to garbage. They're grazers. As a matter of fact, according to a joint study in August 2011 by the FAA and the USDA, less than 5% of bird strikes at LaGuardia Airport were from geese. Earlier this year, Senator Kirsten Gillibrand sponsored legislation which allowed the USDA to enter a bird sanctuary protected by the National Park Service near JFK Airport for the sole purpose of killing geese. I don't know what her real agenda was, but it wasn't air safety. The experts and the data do not support the killing of Canada geese as a solution to our area bird strike problems. Friends of LaGuardia Airport's first priority is safety, and we oppose the slaughtering of Canada geese in the name of air safety because the real threat to air travel does not come from the geese, but from the city of New York. The city's solid waste transfer stations. The city's solid waste transfer station, both in Queens and in Manhattan, are bird magnets. They will attract gulls, blackbirds, European starlings, turkey vultures, and other species attracted to the sights and smells of the garbage at these facilities. The real solution is for the city to make the area around airports unattractive to birds and to use humane methods to scare and displace the ones that are already there.